When it comes to video games, developers can include a lot of hidden rooms, Easter eggs, and alternate endings. But one of the most famous secrets that we wish were true comes from Street Fighter II in 1992. Back when video game magazines were booming, EGM, also known as Electronic Gaming Monthly, gave us an article about a super secret boss in Street Fighter II. Sheng Long is regarded as the most famous character hoax not only in Street Fighter history, but in all of fighting games. Now, the name Sheng Long was a mistranslation of the special move Ryu and Ken used, which is called a Shoryuken, which was quoted in one of Ryu's victory quotes. "You must defeat Sheng Long to stand a chance." Now, this led to a lot of fans believing Sheng Long was a person. Now, EGM later helped spread this mystery by making an April Fool's article in 1992 claiming that Sheng Long was in fact a secret boss. They mentioned in the article that the player had to fulfill some impossible requirements to get a chance at fighting Sheng Long, and then it became one of the most famous hoaxes in video game legends in gaming history, which eventually spread globally. Now, the pictures printed in the EGM article only assisted in making this claim much more believable. Now, Sheng Long was described to have powers that would destroy any player. It is said that he had fireballs faster than Sagat and kicks deadlier than Chun-Li, also with a special attack taken from each fighter in the game, and he also dealt mega damage, which just means he was overpowered. And judging from the pictures, it seemed he also had an air throw and a flaming Shoryuken uppercut. Now, the method to reach Sheng Long was like this. You must be playing only as Ryu. The player cannot take a single hit until M. Bison's stage. Then, the player must not hit M. Bison or allow him to land a hit for 10 rounds straight. Afterwards, Sheng Long would appear to throw M. Bison off the stage and face Ryu. When facing Sheng Long, the timer will freeze at 99, leaving a full fight to the death match. Now, in later versions of Street Fighter II, Ryu's winning quote was then adjusted to say this: "You must defeat my Dragon Punch to stand a chance." Now, after this rumor had passed, we all thought that would be the end of Sheng Long. Nope, we were wrong. They brought him back again. Now, during April of 1997, EGM brought this rumor back with the release of Street Fighter III New Generation. Now, in this game, Sheng Long had a much more defined appearance and design, thus making this whole thing much more believable. Now, the method to reach him was you only had to get 6 perfects. Now, his special moves included a red air fireball that caused a knockdown, a grounded double fireball. Now, his super moves were even more overpowered. They included an unblockable Denjin Shinryuken uppercut, a rapid air Hadouken super attack, and his third super was a stronger version of Akuma's Shun Gokusatsu, also known as the Raging Demon. Now, during the development process of Street Fighter the movie, there was a possibility we could have seen Sheng Long as an actual character alongside Akuma. Now, according to a game designer working on that game called Noon, while shooting and digitizing the character images for the game, talk had circulated about adding extra characters that were not in the film. As the Sheng Long hoax and Akuma's debut in Super Street Fighter II Turbo were fairly recent at the time, the designers asked for Capcom's permission to add both characters into the game. At that time, Capcom approved the addition of Akuma, but denied the inclusion of Sheng Long. However, during the digitization sessions for Akuma, Capcom unexpectedly approved the addition of Sheng Long. Noon stated that Capcom felt the character's inclusion was a necessity for the game's success. Noon designed Sheng Long's appearance, giving him a Mandarin-style G and one hand taking the form of a dragon's claw, described as a result of his power being so great that he began to physically transform into a dragon. Capcom approved the design, and an artist from the development team posed as Sheng Long. However, the character was left unfinished because of time constraints. Now, on January of 2008, EGM had an interview with Yoshinori Ono, who was a producer of Street Fighter IV. During this interview, Ono had responded with a statement that would bring back memories to some players. He said this: "Let's just say that your magazine has reported things in the past that might find their way into this game as fan service." Now, later on in 2008, around April, Capcom revealed Gouken as a secret unlockable character in Street Fighter IV. Although Gouken was not the exact same version of Shenlong we've seen from EGM's 2 articles in the 90s, it is as close as we'll ever get. Shenlong is still now, and always will be, truly a character of legend. So if you made it this far into the video, we have reached the end, and I want to thank you all for watching. This was a very fun video to put together. It's something I wanted to really get into because it's a hoax that fooled me back in the 90s. Now, although both articles from EGM about Shenlong did turn out to be an April Fool's joke, I think it was still a very convincing piece of information at the time. So if you all enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also consider subscribing. Thank you for watching. My name is Asaglow. I will see you guys in the next video.